be forgiven for wondering where on earth you were. Sanskrit verses, a mixture of religious images from all cultures, a meeting of East and West. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We're actually just 25 miles from London, near Maidenhead, in an Edwardian country house once owned by the writer Edgar Wallace. Now it's a monastery based on Hindu traditions, but centred around something they call Vedanta. This is one of the most unusual retreat centres in Britain. Although the name sounds so foreign, the monks here believe they offer a universal religion, a way of life for all people, no matter what their faith. The origin of Vedanta is Indian, and the daily ritual worship takes the form of a Hindu service. But the shrine isn't dedicated to a specific god. Instead, followers of Vedanta say each individual can choose how they interpret its significance. It's merely a focus to help direct their thoughts along their own particular spiritual path. The central picture is Sri Ramakrishna, after whom the monastery is named. One of the greatest teachers of Vedanta, he promoted the main principle that all religions have an essential unity, many different routes to the same truth. During retreats at Bourne End, the swamis or monks continue to teach the meaning of Vedanta.
It's not a religion. It constitutes foundation for practice of religion. This philosophy has been the foundation for Hinduism, and this very philosophy can be taken by any other religion and used for their benefit.
What sort of people do you find come on these retreats?
People of different religions and people who are trying to seek peace or understand the mystery of life or goal of life. That kind of people come to us.
The emphasis of retreat here is on peace and quiet. There's no point coming if you need entertaining. Flowers are collected each morning for the puja, the ritual worship. There are 3 meditational services every day. The first at 5:30. Not much chance of a lie-in on this retreat. You need to be keen on gardening, not just to help keep the 10 acres tidy, but because it's considered a perfect activity for spiritual growth.
We are the architects of our own fate.
As well as making a private stay, you can join one of the guided day retreats, usually on Sundays, when a key element is a discourse led by the Swami.
Science and technology.
The centre attracts an equal number of people from East and West. There are also 6 novice monks studying here. Rooms are spacious and quiet. Up to 8 male retreatants can stay in the main house. Women sleep in the lodge.
Deep breathing always.
The swamis are available for personal advice. They don't believe in trying to convert, but are ready to help with meditation techniques or suggest further reading. The library is extensive. All the world's religions and great writers seem to have their place. For some retreatants, time to discuss the deeper questions of life. What brought the people today to the Ramakrishna Vedanta Centre?
Well, it's a very special place, I feel, and it's a place where you can come and be quiet and be at peace, sort of internally and externally. Our lives are so busy on the outside, and this is a chance to be quiet and also to be with other people of like minds who feel similarly about life.
I think I like it because you can be yourself and you can follow your own path. You don't need to be like anyone else. We each go on our own roads, and I think that's good.
There is only one God, but there are so many different ways of worshipping, but God is only one. Christian worship God in different way, Hindu worship in different way, Muslim in different way, Buddhist in different way, but the goal is one.
Many Christians might wish to take issue with Vedanta teaching, but it seems to be a philosophy with plenty of room for interpretation. And Swami Tripurananda was more than happy to explain why he accepts the unity of all faiths.
Your religion takes you up to the point where you're communing with truth, God, as you perceive it. It's you then, you and truth. At that point, where is your label? At that point, Christian, Hindu, Jew, I believe they become superfluous. It's simply yourself and whatever name you're going to give that other thing, that other sense.
An acceptance of different faiths is certainly a good thing. But while they may have no problem with other religions, I wondered how comfortable most Christians or Jews or Muslims would feel with Vedanta. It's certainly something to think about.